We.
6 p.m.
You got a frog in your pocket. What time is it?
It's
6:36.
All right, wait till you guys see what I'm wearing too. I'm ready. This is my job. Livestream is live. I gotta try to put this.
This is your job.
Yeah, this is my job. I quit my job.
I mean, I guess you probably do put more work into this than you do your job.
Okay, just because I'm good at my job, so good that I don't have to try as hard as everyone else. Boomer. All right, let me go try to put this dog on a couch. He won't lay down, but I'm gonna try to make it.
Good luck with that. Somehow I don't know that will be successful, but we'll see.
Are you doubting Raw's ability?
Yes.
You know
That's
what?
kind of my whole shtick on this show.
Yep.
I assume that's why y'all keep bringing me back. It's just to talk shit about Raw's abilities.
Yes, that's the reason. I mean, it's either that or because it's definitely not because we've.
Yeah, because you're desperate.
Continually well, I was gonna say continually needed to be rescued from terrible, from our general technical ineptitude.
Oh, yeah, those are fixed now, right? So.
Yeah, no, they're all gone. They're all done. Not a single one left.
This will be the cleanest live stream of all time.
Not a single problem. I can't wait. Oh, hello, baby Bl'Art. How you doing there? She's got a pacifier, so she probably can't talk.
Ah, dang, I was hoping to hear her opinion on
She
Strago's
has
FR.
She said skip for Realm FR.
You know what? That's a good take. Well thought out, I would say.
I think for her it's just the little kid, old man kind of dynamic. I don't think she's being critical when she's thinking about it. So I think the ends justify the means, I guess. But she definitely, I don't feel like she took the right route to get to the correct destination.
Say, are you going to go and defend Strago's FR on this episode? Sneak preview of what I'm going to say. I think this is one of the worst FRs we've gotten in a long time.
I don't know if I'd go that far because we just got Ashe FR. Strago FR, at least, the numbers kind of make sense.
The
one thing I have to ask, because I've read different things in different places. It goes up if you attack broken, if you break or attack broken, right? It doesn't just have to be attack broken. Okay, good. Yeah. The way I read the Tombury infographic, it made it look like it has to be broken when you attack them. And I was like, huh? Okay, she's crying in the other room now. I shouldn't have said what I said about Realm FR.
Hey, now there's people here. We can test my mic. I fixed my mic, everybody. What does the chat think about the mic situation?
How does he sound, ladies and gentlemen?
How do he sound?
How do he sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah. We're in business.
Did you disperse the information?
But yeah, no, yeah. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on. We're professional here.
Yeah, like we would ever not do what we're supposed to do the day of the stream.
Yeah, that's never happened.
Yeah, thank God. You guys, I'll have you know that I was on my computer for an hour when I got home from work, just watching YouTube videos. I know that you guys can just get on a computer and just fiddle, just clack around and everything will work right. Not me. Not here. It's not how it works. I dug deep into my computer system files and figured out. Look, MF said they can hear it. I can hear Raw's voice. What happened and what did you do to Raw's old mic? So I'll go ahead and tell you guys now so we don't have to take up time in the show to do it.
This is a good story.
Turns out, after a lot of deep diving into my computer and my Streamlabs, I had my audio input, even with a headset put in, I had it set to the base like the internal microphone of the computer. So when I was speaking into my mic, no matter how close I would get, it didn't matter because it was picking up my voice from the inside of the computer. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm serious. Oh, absolutely. That's why it sounds so good now. But
this is what you're actually using a microphone.
Yeah. But
this is what you get for making all those jokes about you reaching into the mainframe directly and like you actually went in there and started recording from there.
Yeah, and now I'm out. Now I'm out in the world and everyone can hear me. It's going to be great. We'll never have audio issues again. I know all the ways that the audios work on a computer. It's phenomenal. Quick round, Fox. Snoopball followed us. Thanks, Snoopball. Snoopball.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
There's a cool cat.
This is a cool cat. Goose is here. Goose is out of the country and still made time to join us for the live show. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. MF, Cross, Yoshi Pasta. How we doing? How we doing?
We've got a equal quality to normal episode coming up.
We got a show tonight for you.
We'll at the very least hit our normal benchmark.
It is a show.
I was gonna try and like hype them, be like, oh yeah, we got a real banger of a show coming. And I was like, let's not oversell it.
There is a show.
I appreciate the showmanship instincts, and I also appreciate the discretion.
I don't want to promise anything that we can't deliver on, you know?
Since when have we ever done that?
That's my job. I guarantee you this will be the best episode of the live stream ever, and I will not fail a single fight. Guaranteed. That's show business, baby. Speaking of show business, let's get started. Let's just go for it.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
You guys ready?
Let's roll.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't have to think.
You're kidding me. You're killing me to death here.
Fuck.
This doesn't count as a technical issue, by the way.
Skill issue.
I pinned it in our DMs, so it's actually fine.
There we go. See, the technical wizardry going on this episode. We haven't even started the show, and Rawlife already just fixing all sorts of stuff and creating all sorts of systems to solve problems.
Would it be from the 5th of December? That seems too long ago.
Only one way to find out.
Man, if it says featuring Leaf, I'm gonna cry.
No, I found it. It's literally from last week. All right, and we're ready to go.
Leaf.
3, 2.
Now it's time to start the show with Bl'Artagnan, Rawlife, and some girl. This is the Lifestream.
Yes, this is the live stream. Welcome, friends and family. Thanks, Bard, for all the tons and tons of videos or songs that you've made us. And I found the right one to play, so we're getting off to a good start. Also, moreover, let me check real quick to make sure. Yeah, we got the mic fixed, guys. Technical issues are a thing of the past. And you may be asking, why am I dressed like this? Well, that's because I'm here to work. I'm here to work for the community. You're the boss. The community is the boss, and I'm ready to put in overtime. Everyone else is leaving you, abandoning you. I'm here to work. Okay? Also, why the hat if you're here to work? That one's because I'm bald. D'Artagnan, are you here to work?
I'm here to consult. I'm here to consult for an exorbitant hourly fee. Gonna bring that knowledge and that experience that I gained outside of this organization into the organization for a hefty sum. And I'm not alone here. I mean, I got Baby Blurt in my lap, but I also got my fellow. I'm not going to say consultant because I want to let you. I want to let you.
I can define my own role in this organization.
Exactly. I got my compatriot here whose role is not yet defined. How's it going?
It's going Good. I am here to, as I do in all workplaces, put in the bare minimum amount of effort to not get fired. And I think this is called quiet quitting.
I mean, you could call it that. I like to call it fulfilling the terms of your job description.
Yeah, to the letter of the law.
I can say that because I'm a highly paid consultant and not a member of not an actual employee.
There will be no quiet quitting here, because we're here to stay. We're here. Oh, Kimari is the FR partner. That's cute. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that real shortly. But yeah, no quiet quitting. We're here for you guys, and we're here to put in the overtime and put in the work.
Loudly quitting, then? Is that what we're going for?
When have we ever done anything quietly?
Good news about being quiet is that I ain't quiet no more. Hey, yo! If I just peaked your mics, put a 1 in the chat for mic peaking. And I couldn't do that last week, but now I can. We missed a week. We took a week off, just soaking up the rays, just doing other stuff. And so we've got a lot of stuff to go over tonight. I think that we're just going to bang out some Shinryus. The goal is to go 3-0. And I think that I'm probably going to go 3-0. What's the first thing? Let's get right into it. Let's just get right into it, guys. What's the first thing we missed?
The first thing we missed, the first thing we missed, it makes sense because she has 100% evasion. We're talking about Sice, Sice FR with her lost chapter. It's a pretty good joke, right? Pretty good joke? You like that?
Yeah, it's like...
Missed. Yeah, that's a
They
segue.
fulfilled the terms of the joke contract, I would say.
There we go. See, make it already bringing value.
Already doing the bare minimum. This is great. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. All right, so Sice came, and I already had a blue Sice because when she came out, I thought she was so cool, and I had just finished Type 0, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna blued her up, nice and good. Like, never used her. Maybe once. I used her in D2D. Never used her. So, in true real life fashion, I'm not gonna, notice that I made a mistake and change my behavior. I'm gonna double down, triple down. So we immediately out the gate, off the rip, blued her FR. And I'm told that we can solo this Shinryu here. That means she's good, right? If she can solo stuff.
Yeah, no. I think soloing anything tier, what is it? Entropy 4 and above is supposed to be. That's a good unit right there. We still making that joke? That's still a good joke to make, I think. The classics never.
I feel like Entropy 4 is like a little too dead. You gotta go for like
Entropy 6.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
What was the solo? What was the one Celis could solo? Really recently.
Like a lot of stuff.
Well,
I'm pretty sure like Cell's YouTube channel is just like 3 months of like Cell's solos at this point. Shout out to the Tom Bird Troop, by the way.
shout out Tomberry Troop. Check them out if you want to get a land yard. No land yards here. Just being honest with you guys. Does your summon matter for the solo? Throw it up! Throw it up! Is Soraya here? Throw it up. We're going to do 3
we gotta do it.
Shinryus tonight.
I'll go ahead and toss it up. Give me a sec.
We're going to do 3 Shinryus.
Is the prediction for you to go 3-0?
No.
Or is it gonna be
we can do-
individual
we can do
predictions for
multiple
each one?
predictions Because I think I'm going to go 3-0. I think I can solo this. I've got a good setup. I've got a really good setup here. Let's see if I got my artifacts, because it's definitely the artifacts that would make it not work right, If you don't have your artifacts set up in a solo, it's just you're not gonna be able to do it. Right, Somegi?
No comment, I guess.
Pour one out for Type Zoe stands. I'm a Type Zoe stand. I mean, I'm a Type
It's
0
0 stand.
Yeah, I'm a Type 0 stand. It wasn't just
Are you? I thought you hated it.
I put it above some of the classically loved Final Fantasies in our history. I put it above, 4. I put it above 3. Honestly, it was just the camera. I didn't mind the game or the story. I kind of liked the darker story. Kind of like the moody teen drama story. That was cool. I like that. Also, I do love Sice, and I do love her FR part of Pain. So, we'll do just one at a time, because I think if we do three all at once, I think we're not gonna get any.
Yeah, it'll really ruin the hype when you fail the first one, and then
Yeah,
we have nothing going for the rest of the night.
I literally cannot fail this.
Are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah. We're gonna give them a minute. This is the team. I'm gonna show you guys the team before each one. How the solo. Hold on. How the solo gonna go?
Shoot, I misspelled it. Sorry about that.
You proud of your work?
No, not really. But sometimes you just got to take the L gracefully, or in this case, the two L's that were supposed to be an S.
I like the answers though. Want to know, baby? Or no man is an island. I actually know that whole quote from my heart. No man is an island, entire of himself. If a clod be washed away, would Europe not be the lesser?
That's a Toby Keith song, right?
See, I don't have my phone out or anything. I literally have that. I have that poem framed in my bathroom. Is that weird? Isn't that crazy that you just picked that? This is a good night.
We're off to a good start. We're simpatico right here.
All right, I'm starting to fight. Get your votes. Oh wow! Somebody went big on no. I can't do that. Soraya the Ranger with the subscription for 11 months. We've been doing this for a long time, folks. We've been doing this for a long time. Oh shit! Can you die on the first turn on accident?
That'd be really funny given the way this fight works.
All right, HP damage down. So what are we gonna do here? I think we're gonna. So I'll do the fight. You guys talk about the fight. I'm soloing it, so I shouldn't really matter.
Yeah, this fight kind of sucked in an unusual way. Hello, Excalibur. How's it going? Also, Saray, our faithful mod. Thank you for the sub.
I want to give them the most turns possible. So,
Phantom
Scythe is evasion, and Dark Nebula delays the target. So I don't want to Dark Nebula at all.
Probably not for this fight, at least.
See, I already know how to do it. Whoever voted against me, you're a fool and a clown.
I mean, yeah, this this fight sucks in a funny way because like everything about it screams to me like, okay, off turn team, it'll be great. On an off turn team, it'll have a great time. And then like that weird turn, like the threshold mechanic that they do, cuts their turns like between you, but in such a way that like if you like push the thresholds aggressively enough, they like never get a turn. Did you guys experience that at all when you did this?
No.
Dang.
I also did the side solo here.
That would explain it.
But I also cleared it with another team as well. But it is if you hit the threshold on an off turn when if it's not your turn when you cross the threshold, then it kind of does like weird shit with their turns. And they'll get like an extra turn before you do sometimes, but then sometimes they don't. Yeah,
it's kind of weird. It'd be a problem if their turns were more threatening, but
that's the real sin of this fight, I think, is that you're selling an evasion unit, but there's nothing here that you actually care that much about evading. I guess the debuffs are like kind of annoying.
That's what I was going to ask you guys. Like, if you're not soloing it or using an evasion, do any of these attacks like hurt that bad? If you let them hit you?
I'd say the one
they got some debuffs.
Yeah, the one they hit you with at the start of the fight, that's probably the worst attack that they have. The one that like HP damage down. It isn't a huge deal. Although there's something about. Sorry, I had a point about this, but it was just the thing about this, we've seen fights where they don't really do a whole lot. It's not a huge deal. The turn thing was kind of annoying for me, although it did remind me of an idea I had for a character. I thought it would be interesting if they came up with like a counter tank character whose gimmick was he gave the bosses more turns, or like gave them speed up or something like that, or lower the party's turn rate, or
delay the party.
Yeah, exactly. Like a character who delays the party, and you want to do that. I thought that'd be an interesting design space that they're at this point they're probably never going to go to, but just was like, That'd be something. So for these guys to kind of almost do that, the way their mechanics worked out, I was like, oh, they're so close.
That seems to be it happens a lot here in the design space. They're so close,
But I think I
yet so far.
wanted to comment on with this fight is they have a lot of health.
They do seem to have a lot of health. I'm smashing them down, and it's not really moving. How much health do they have? Do we know? Do we have that statistic?
I looked it up earlier, and I already forgot.
Well, that's our show, folks. Thanks for coming out.
Let me pull it back up real quick.
Teams got so much HP damage up modifiers that the 50% HP damage down isn't noticeable. Okay, so one of their debuffs.
Oh, yeah, okay. They have 130 million HP each.
Jesus. How am I going to do that with a solo?
That feels like a lot.
It's too much.
I know. That's more than a lot of the fights we've gotten recently.
It's too much.
They gave them an unusually high amount of health. Especially compared to the fight we're going to talk about later, but we'll get to that when it comes.
I really wish I could at force time right now.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't, guys. Can't force time. I don't
Nope.
have enough.
You cannot.
So I guess I'll just HP attack because I don't want to use the Dark Nebula. We could talk about Seiss as a character now. We're going to see a good example of her FR here. Probably the highest possible way to get her FR. Is that Seiss solo? Her overhead doesn't ever drop anymore, right? Is that one of the things? You don't really need to check Malice because it just stays at 2.
It always stayed at 2. It only went down if she got broken. That was the way that mechanic worked.
She evades, so you're never gonna get broken.
Yeah, so unless you fuck up or you're fighting against guaranteed hits, you should never lose Malice stacks ever.
Well, I'm in a huge pickle here because I want to FR, but I also want to reset my traps.
Well, I won't skew the results here.
I guess I'll just FR and then just put my traps up next time. Oh shit! I also have to do my evasion. Ooh, you guys almost got me.
It's fun. It's fun to see how this plays out. Yeah, no, I mean, Seiss seems pretty cool. I'd say like the one thing for her is like we've seen other characters who have the problem where it's like, oh well, their thing is you deal elemental damage, but they don't enchant. And we've seen that before, and like we deal with it, like Beatrix is like that, whatever. Vraska's like that. No one uses Vraska. It doesn't matter. With Seiss, it's kind of interesting for me because you want to do dark damage, ideally off-turn damage, and so you either have to use dark units, none of whom really have off-turn damage except for Leon, or you have to use off-turn damage units and enchant them, which means you have to run Zonde Call.
Or Cantado BT Plus in the party.
Or run Tado BT Plus in the party. Yes, you could do that. I thank you for reminding me about that particular element of the game.
That is something you could do.
It exists. She seems fine to me. Just it requires some slightly more specific pieces than maybe we're used to with some of our characters, but works just fine. Her EX is kind of weird and does goofy, weird things.
Yeah, she's got a lot of kind of interesting gimmicks in her kit that maybe aren't actually that useful in practice. But even if she's the only one propelling her own FR, it's still a pretty strong FR, especially on off-turn teams. And the whole Seiss solo thing is kind of interesting, I guess, because her FR is actually so much better if she's the only one in the party. Because you just get more turns of those trap ticks.
It's almost like they knew. I will say, I've loved the this trap mechanic ever since Ace came out with it, but for some reason with Seiss it's even cooler. I think maybe because there's a cool tornado effect, or because
the animation's good.
The animation's good. It's a lot longer. Seiss just looks a lot cooler than Ace does, and doesn't look like a dweeb.
Damn, poor Ace.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm sure he looks cooler than plenty of other people out there, but compare look at Ace and then look at Seiss and tell me, okay, yeah, no, Ace looks fine by comparison, right?
Yeah, Seiss is in my dream blunt rotation, and Ace is in my nightmare blunt rotation. Like, he would immediately start being like, "Oh my god, fuck! All the cadets hate me. They're probably gonna turn into what is Mach gonna turn into?
Lassie.
Lassie. They're gonna turn into Lassie and fucking they're gonna be ops soon. And Seiss would be cool as fuck. So Seiss is cool. Ace is kind of whack.
Yeah, that really is what it's comes down to. It's a good thing they gave Ace his stuff first so that we can appreciate it. Because now Seiss is here and Ace just looks like a dweeb.
Am I gonna mess this up a little bit?
No.
I think I'm messing it up. Chad, am I messing this up?
Maybe.
To be determined when the bosses do or don't die at the end of this fight.
Oh yeah, these guys have a little HP shield that pops up. Isn't that cute? On top of the having huge HP.
Wait, you remember what the mechanic is, right, from the last time we fought these guys?
No, I don't.
It's when they reflect debuffs.
Oh, they have debuff. That's really funny. They have debuff reflection.
Yeah.
Only why that shield
It's
is
like
up?
not relevant at all, but... Oh, did they remove it, really?
That's whack.
I thought that was how it worked last time. Is they got the debuff reflect at when they got the HP shield.
Yeah, they really just do be sitting there, don't they?
I don't know what button to press ever. I'm scared to use too many of her vortexes because I'll run out and then I'll be real fucked. You know?
Yeah, it's hard to test because the HP shield doesn't last at all.
Well, what did you guys do if you didn't solo it? You guys both did a non-Scythe solo. What could you find a way to make it hard, or no? Not really.
No.
Yeah, no. It was not a challenging situation.
What is
Like I said, they have a lot of health, but they just don't do a damn thing. Like they have these the brave regen could be kind of scary, maybe, if you just don't give them a bunch of turns and don't mitigate anything ever.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, yeah, sure, you could die, because you could die in basically any fight in the game if you play like a total doofus.
Hey, some of these fights are hard. Okay.
Raw life can die in any fight in the game. It's true.
I am down to my last LB.
Yeah.
There's only 4 turns of fourth time left.
What are we gonna do, guys? Drama.
My
Look,
God.
and I'm getting
The
another
tension.
turn already.
The suspense.
Oh my gosh, guys, we're so scared that something bad could happen. And then I'll lose.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I use Cryo here. I haven't used Cryo in ages,
Jesus.
and it was fun too because I don't know, Cryo's still fun to use. I think it's just because like she reminds me of like that early excitement for when FR first showed up, and like she was the first FR that I used, and so like every time I used the character, I just got excited back then because it was like, oh, my only FR, this is great. And yeah, sure, now she's like totally power crept, but it's like nostalgic to use her. So thank you. You know what? Thank you, Weird Scythe Skulls, for giving me an opportunity to walk that memory lane. That was actually kind of nice.
Okay, I don't know what I did wrong, but this is going to take 2 force times. I mean, and I'm going to be out of Tenacious Vortexes.
Did you remember to remove the speed passives?
No, I don't remove speed passives because it's cheating.
Yeah, well, I mean, there you have it. No cheating.
I think you'll do a lot more damage than you're expecting.
I'm getting too many turns. I want to have less turns.
I feel like there's a way to do that, but it would be cheating.
All right, my evasion's up. Who said that I let buffs fall off? Because I don't do that anymore. Look at this. All my buffs. It's a lot easier to maintain buffs when you only have one character in the party. Maybe I should do more solos. You know what I mean?
Solo life, here it comes.
Look, I mean, it's just these. This is it. This is all I need. And when you got 3 guys, and each of the guys needs 5 fucking, buffs.
That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff to remember.
It's like 20 buffs, man. It's too many.
20 whole buffs.
It's too many buffs to remember. So I think I'm gonna do solos from now on.
Yeah, at what point is the game asking too much?
Of the best player in the world. I still got to summon in a Cyan Ultima Weapon 5/5 call. So
That'll be cool. So, I mean, that was a big debate we were having, whether the Cyan finishing blow is still worthwhile to use.
And people were saying it wasn't, and I'm saying they're wrong. It definitely is worth it. It's gotta be worth
disagree.
it. It's got to be worth it.
It's definitely worth it for me because I keep using teams where at least 3 of the or at least 2 of the characters have like no good buttons to use for the final hit, and so giving one of them the sign call is like, okay, maybe one of them will have like a chance of doing a really big finishing blow, as opposed to like, I don't know, 3 HP attack.
I'm so confused why you keep pressing HP plus raw.
Because I don't want to run out of. I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to do 2 FR things. I'm gonna have to do 2. Unless,
maybe you wouldn't have had to if you hadn't been pressing all these HP pluses.
That's easy for you to say, Monday morning quarterback.
Yeah, it is. I just did.
Yeah,
I am gonna have to do another FR. This is fucking crazy. Solos are too hard too. I can't do teams and I can't do solos. What's in the middle? Duos?
Yeah, duo run. That'll do it.
I'll do duos.
I'll catch on.
So get my summon. So look, this is why. Come on, do like 10 million damage. Oh yeah, that's good. 11 million. We'll take that. All right.
That's a lot of damage.
This is why he's still good. Look. He's not a max. Why is he not maxing out? 8 million. I could have done that with her.
That's my point.
Jesus.
Ooh, maybe I'm switching sides here. All right, we were close enough. Close enough. That's a solo, folks. That's how you do a solo. MF, wait, Raw's game is functioning normally. Wanted to keep this to the pre-show, but I also went ahead and changed some of the configurations of my stream, whatever. What is this called? Streamlabs, that's it. Changed my Streamlabs around, and now my computer works good. So now my computer works good, and that's all on me. That's why I wore a suit and tie. Treevoid with the sub. How many? What does it say? How many months? 17 months.
17.
God Almighty. Have we really been doing this show for 17 months?
You know, it's been quite a ride.
That's crazy. Thanks for being along on this ride. And that's a solo. That's 1-0.
Also, I just
even with that like horribly suboptimal force time.
Ra, I just want to thank you for not beefing it in those last like 3 actions when I preemptively finished the prediction, because I was like, surely he's got this, and then I pressed payout and realized you were still pressing buttons and got like really scared.
You didn't beef it.
Just you didn't beef it though, so thank you. You know, this is why we're a good partnership. I know I can trust you with things like that.
That's right.
So yeah, see now Ra, imagine if instead of holding your last LD in case you needed it for another force time, you actually kept your traps up for the entire force time.
Imagine if everyone in the world was perfect. You know, how great would that be if everyone was perfect? No, I don't know how to play this game. Not everyone knows how to do everything. There's a lot of things. I don't know what any of these buttons do, and I'm scared. Not everyone knows how to do everything. I don't know how to play the game. What's the next event?
We got a Spiritus.
Oh yeah, we did.
Wait, Ramu, was it since the last time we
Yeah, no, we got the Sice, Ramu, Spiritus, and then we got Stragos. So we got a big event to be covering here, I guess, sort of.
I'm actually a little
yeah,
nervous.
I'm gonna say yes. I like this fight.
I haven't beat the Dare to Defy this fight yet, so this is gonna be our only real I guess hurdle to 3-0, because I'm absolutely crushing Strago fight. I know for a fact. Everyone says it's so easy. I saw who did it. Did Snoopball? Was it Snoopball who did it with bronze weapons?
He did. Yeah, he did the Strago fight with bronze weapons. It was really, really funny.
Okay, that's wild. That's wild talk.
Which I mean, I guess that just kind of confirms that Treevoid was right, and everyone should be selling their FRs, huh?
What is this Stragos fight? This is the Raw Move fight.
Sport.
Is it different?
Yeah.
Is it at all different?
The turn count's slightly higher than what you need to get an S rank.
I've already got an S rank, so no big deal. I went ahead and S ranked it. Any fucking questions? Details. Turn count. Give me a turn count. All right, so you guys want to bet on this, so you got to see my team. I'm tired of losing.
Yeah, you're running.
It's been a lot of talk. Is Raw Life really the best player in the game? Is it all a bit? He loses on stream all the time. How could the best player in the game? Blah, 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 blah. I've been hearing all the static. You know, I'm in the Discords. I'm on the YouTubes. I got my finger on the pulse of the community, and I'm sick of it. It's a lack of respect. It's a respect issue at this point, and I'm tired of it. And so I'm gonna go 3-0 tonight. So, no more Mr. Nice Guy, as they say.
All right, what's the team?
Ashe. Using Ashe. Gonna need more.
Ashe solo. All right, let's go.
Another solo. Let's do this.
Can we bet after we see what team you plan on using? Yes, that's the deal. I showed that I was going to solo with Scythe in the last one, and the bets were almost equal. As I said, a lot of disrespect.
It was actually like one person who voted no.
Well, whoever. Do you know who it was? Expose them. Expose them.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Well, it was 11K to 10K, so that's the kind of disrespect I'm talking about. I'm sick of the disrespect.
It was probably Soraya. Let's be real here.
It was one person putting down 10K against you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back into the logs. I have access to that. I can get into the data logs. I can do that now.
Okay, who are we running? Raw, pick a team. Quit stalling.
Keep stalling. I'm trying to come up with a funny like question for the prediction. Take as much time as you need.
I'm not afraid of this fight. Here's the thing, because you can paralyze him, right?
Okay.
I'm trying to think how I did the S rank. I think I blew it up, but I don't want to use. I think I did. What did I do? I blew it up, right? Like a really fast. And then...
Yeah, you brought like Jarland.
Oh, I copied Clay. So you can blow it up by just immediately getting them to 9%, and then they'll go back up to 49 and take 20 turns. But you don't have to do that. You can just kill them again with a second force time. Okay. Well, I want to use Pinello here, so I'm not using Pinello there. Are we gonna copy a JP run? No, the guy I copied all my runs from quit the game, so now I don't know how to copy anything. So now I gotta come up with my own teams.
Just copy all of my runs.
Works for me.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna use Ashe. Fuck it. We don't need Ashe.
Ooh.
Fuck it. Are they guaranteed hits? Can you dodge all the hits?
So to answer that, I will answer that question. Some of their attacks are guaranteed hit. Their generic HP attack is guaranteed hit. So if they have a bunch of Brave and are doing a single target HP attack, that cannot miss. The other thing that is a guaranteed hit is all of the threshold attacks, where they do like the big tornado wave thing. The water and the dark version are both guaranteed hit. That happens at specific health thresholds as well as force time thresholds in their final force.
Okay. Fuck. So you can't, I was going to use Garnet, Galuf, and a Protector. Someone to protect.
I mean, my opinion is that Galuf is very, very good here. Even though the single target HP attack is guaranteed hit, he doesn't care because he can't die.
Alright, I need an off-turn. I need an off-turn FR. I don't have Radia. So should I use Core and Galuf? Is that too much? Is this overkill? Is this team overkill?
Where else are you gonna use them? Strago fight?
What about? God, I have to have an FR. All right, let's do this.
Core.
Let's do this. We'll do Core FR. Boom, boom. This is it. This is the D to D run. This is the one. All right, I know that some of the chat wants to see me lose my co-hosts definitely want to see me lose. Is there anything? I know that I have to keep her in lightning because it absorbs water. Blah blah blah. That's fine. Someone who's voting for me. What's wrong with this team? Will this team beef it for some reason or another?
Okay. Do you want me to give you an actual answer to that?
Yes, that's fine. If I'll decide if I trust you.
This is a very good team. The one thing that you should watch out for is when they cleanse.
They'll cleanse his lock, won't they? Oh, he doesn't have to have lock because he covers.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Demon Drakes. Team feels like overkill. Well, I mean, I could use Penelo, Ashe, and a third, but save Garnet EX to be used at the start of the final phase. Ooh. Clever. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. Auron is a bit better here since he's more reliant on damage than gain. Well, I want to save Auron, don't I? I want to save Auron. The people says your team looks too easy. Well, the people can suck me from the back.
You say to save these units for whatever reason, but what are you saving them for?
For the fights,
There's
the hard
like-
fights.
I mean, there's like
This is the hard fight.
They're saying the team's too easy. You're saying
It is.
I'm not even
that's
using
because
Ashe.
you're bringing the good units to the fight that you should be bringing them to.
Yeah, that's because you're playing D2D correctly. And not like Elixir syndroming all of your strong units.
Yeah, I also have a crazy roster because I am the best player in the game.
And yet no reason.
Like, even if you're like, yeah, these are two really strong units, whatever, you still have like 10 other really strong units.
Alright, fuck it. Do it. This is the team.
Alright.
Do the thing.
I'm not. Even though you gave me extra time to work with, I'm not happy with what I came up with. So I'm sorry.
Let's read it out loud. Will Raw shock? Okay.
Because it's
electric.
yeah.
Ramu. Ramu is electric.
Yeah, it's pretty clever, huh?
That is a.
God damn it, I'm funny. Jesus.
That is a pun. All right, put your money where your mouth is. If you think it's too easy, then bet on me to win. Here's my thing, all you people in chat. Oh, this team's too easy. This team's too easy. Okay. Bet that I will do it then.
You gotta put your money where your mouth is.
The team can still die, Excalibur says. Oh, great. I don't want to fucking die.
I mean, you can't with that attitude.
It don't die.
I think that I still don't know I still don't know enough about this team. Demon Drakes. The team is easy. It's you, I doubt. Okay. That's okay.
That was really good.
Not your first rodeo, eh?
Not a bad one. He's been here before. It's not his first rodeo.
Good.
My wife just got home.
You're all.
Why are you wearing this?
The shirt? Because I'm going to work for the community. I work for the community. And the hat? Because I'm bald. So that's the answer to that question. Is that fish? Was it good?
Yes, delicious.
Becca started a new job today, folks. She got a new, better job. Let's get around
Oh,
the
hell
applause.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Raw Life's
Hell
wife.
yeah.
Raw Life's wife got a better job. It's also better than my job. So I think I'll quit.
Even better.
I think I'll quit.
I can tell you from experience, marrying above your station, amazing way to go.
Punching up. I'm punching up always. All right. So what was the final?
Right.
What was the final tally?
Just a moment. Okay, people are pretty confident in you. About 2/3 of the folks are believing in you, and yeah, no. Overall, I think
Who voted against me? Just be honest.
no, I'm just laughing because one person voted 0 points against you, so they're just in it for the statement, which I
Who was
pretty.
it? Just say who it was.
I can't because if I tell you at this point, it's going to shake you, and I don't want you going into this with a bad mental state.
It was XCal, wasn't it?
Oh shit!
I pressed wrong. XCal's just making a statement. Okay, XCal, I see how it is. I forgot how to use Galuf. This is all going real bad. I am noticing already. I got some buff. Okay, sure. Okay, that'll. Wow, they absorb whatever I just did. I don't know what I did, but. Help me understand. They need to have Imperil, right? They need to have this.
Yeah, they are now imperiled, and will now do brave damage.
Okay, that's all I had to know.
You specifically have to imperil them with Thunder or Holy.
I'm going to do another thing that people are going to say was not right, but I don't care what they say because I'm the one who's doing this. I'm going to burst immediately. Oh, okay. Fuck! I didn't put core on before I burst.
Well, it was fun while it lasted, guys. The run's dead.
Well, keep going.
See you next week, everyone.
We have the literal best player in all of Defo. Like, I'm giving him a chance to come back from this minor early game blunder.
It's unbelievable. I mean, that is.
It's damage outside of force time. Who cares?
Chip damage would have been nice.
It's not even real damage. I don't get what the issue is.
I don't even know what my strategy is here. When they get to the last percentage, am I gonna kill them again, or am I trying to wait out the 20 turn thing?
Don't know.
That's gonna be a fun adventure.
We'll find out when you get there.
Yeah, as Ro was alluding to earlier, Rydia plus Galuf just dumpsters this stage.
It's really kind of crazy.
It's awesome. My God. I went in, I went for Rydia because I was like, oh, Rydia's awesome, favorite character. Looked kind of like a nifty FR, but man, I did not realize that it was as good as it was, even though like the rest of her kits, like whatever, like that is a good FR and like just really fun to play around.
Yeah, and so one thing I was talking about in another Discord about Rydia on this fight is this is, I think, the first time since they've released Rydia that her like gimmick of having true imperil has actually done anything at all.
Yeah, no, that's also another great point. Like, I kind of want to see more of that, more of the elements mattering, not in like a oppressive lockout sense, but in like a have some resistances here, some absorbs there, like early Lufania had like. Their fights would be like, okay, well, you can't bring wind to this fight, you can't bring holy to this fight, and yeah, sometimes they would just be like, okay, Paladin Cecil's locked out for 3 months or something like that, and that was kind of annoying, but it makes the different imperilers and enchanters matter, and it also, like you say, makes Rydia's LD gimmick actually useful.
Yeah, it has literally never done anything in the entire time this character has been in the game.
It wasn't even necessary. Was it necessary for her own fight? I don't remember. I don't think it was. Yeah. So yeah,
it wasn't.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
So basically, the reason it works here, for those who don't know about how Enchanted Imperils work, is that because they are naturally absorbent to that element, if you applied a regular Imperil, it would just make them immune to it. It would like decrease their resistance by 1 stage. But her LD Imperil automatically sets them to be weak to the element, so it just kind of skips over all the in-between stages.
Yeah, no, that's... I actually ran afoul of that while playing around this early because I forgot about I was doing a run where they cleansed and I didn't think to press the LD to reapply that thing because I was just like, oh, whatever, and just kind of. Oh
yeah, it's funny because she actually, the way that it works is her LD reapplies the water weakness debuff, and then when it's already up, her EX and skill 2 will refresh it. But if you push those buttons while the LD debuff isn't already up, they apply like a normal water imperil.
Yeah, that's what caught me off guard because I had gotten used to like just okay, I can press any button now and it'll just keep the imperil up forever as long as I don't touch that Dookie skill 1. Incidentally, the skill 1 actually came up because there was a point where I was trying to let them take more turns because during the last part of the fight you want them to take turns if you're waiting it out. and I didn't want to break the one that could be broken with her AoE. So I was like, okay, well, her skill 1's her only single target attack, so I just used that to avoid breaking it and make it take turns. And I was shocked because I would have bet money that I was never going to ever press her skill 1 under any circumstance. And here they go. This was a really great fight for showcasing Rydia. You want to talk about Ashe? I don't want to. I want to talk more about Rydia. I like Rydia. She's cool.
I didn't pull Rydia, and this is the first time I've ever cared.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could just blow this fight up with, like, stronger units anyways.
Yeah.
But it was kind of fun to see, like, a lesser-loved unit get a little time in the limelight.
I really like cases where, like, where a character who is not really all that hype, even not necessarily that they're being, you know, shit on by the community, but, like, they're just not that exciting. And they end up just like being really MVP good for a fight. I mean, you know, the Agrius cheese during the Vayne cycle is kind of a weird, like a specific example of that. But like stuff like Agrius here, or shoot, what were the ones? I know like Balthier was really good for the RCL Lost Chapter. Like, I don't know. There's something really fulfilling to me when like a kind of less popular unit ends up being really good for a tough fight in a way that you didn't see coming.
I think that's like, I think one of the strengths of this game in general, right? We have this huge roster of characters who all do different things, but the big fault is that sometimes there's just like 5 or 6 really good characters that invalidate almost all the other characters from a strength perspective, and there's not often a reason to bring anyone else.
Yeah.
Why did that hurt me so much?
What?
Because it tried really hard. It put its heart and soul into that attack.
How often do they do that? Every time they do all?
Nah.
No, that was an HP threshold.
Landau's gonna get mad at me if I don't also give a honorable mention to Waka for being really good in that one Transcendence fight.
Fiend Waka LD call.
Right, sorry, the Waka LD call. Being really good in that Transcendence fight.
Let's not oversell things here.
When do they cleanse?
I'll answer that, sure. They cleanse when they do their force attack.
Oh, every force attack? I thought it was just the last one. Or like the big one.
I never saw the other ones, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought that the 9% force attack was a different force attack based on the boss description.
I'm gonna be honest, like I ran Rydia and Galif and Core here, and I got them from 90% to the 9% threshold with like 3 turns of force time left.
Yeah, that was more or less where I landed, except I insisted on bringing Edward because sometimes you just got to do something like that.
Yeah, understandable.
There's some things
you guys tell me what
he was really good though.
Yeah. So how did the fight go for you guys? What was your dare to defy?
All right, so
I haven't locked in my dare to defy yet. I'm still experimenting to see who I can bring.
I know. You're currently you're on a quest to find the weakest carry you can stick between Rydia and Galif.
Not like a full carry, right? So I've been trying different units alongside Rydia and Galif to see kind of like what do I actually need to survive this fight and what does enough damage with that already powerful combination. And I'm pretty sure I can get it with Raijin.
Okay, is Raijin the one you're thinking you're gonna land on? Are there any others that have like kind of caught your eye, be like, oh, this was a fun one, or oh, this one was a disaster?
I mean, I think Raijin's kit's actually really fun. He just like came out in the pits of garbage time, so you never really had a reason to ever bring him other than his LD call.
Yeah, Raijin's a character who I keep saying I should use this character. Then I remember I don't have a Spear Ultima weapon, and I
do have a Spear Ultima weapon. That's also part of the reasoning. There
you go. That's fair. Yeah, no, I mean he's another character who it's like, oh well, good LD call, and you kind of overlook that there's a character attached to that.
Like I said, his damage like awful by today's standards, but it was actually pretty solid for when he came out, and the whole like building stacks for his paralysis thing is like kind of fun.
Yeah, no, I think once they made that his paralysis instant turn, the whole thing kind of felt a lot smoother. Not that it didn't feel too clunky early on, just because his C65 made it pretty easy, pretty forgiving to use. But with the instant turn rate, it feels really kind of clean.
Yeah, no, I think he's a fun character.
Man, Rydia, Raijin, we're just like talking about all the relevant characters like that people are going to consider pulling for.
Yeah, definitely.
Treewood, Raijin has a kit.
He does. It's kind of fun.
It's actually, yeah, no, like even before his like LD, back when he was an EX Plus only, like he was crazy roll compression, and he was like one of those. There was a small number of like EX only MVPs for early Lufania. Like he did some great work for me just as an EX only unit getting through fights.
Yeah, I did not have him at the time, so I never got to experience that. So his LD kit was like the first time I ever actually got to use him.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays I feel like so many character kits do so many things that's not as special. But for the time, a character who was enchant and peril, plus good party auras for the time, plus HP regen was quite solid. And then on top of that, hey, also paralysis. This is great.
Mm-hmm. The other thing too for the Rydia Gallop team is that Raijin's slow as shit, so he won't take up turns during force time.
That was the problem I was having with my run. With Edward, I was landing just short of force time, getting where I wanted it to go. And the reason for that was because I hadn't taken the speed passives off because they were just too dang fast.
Does Edward have high turn rate on anything? I spent so long since I've used Edward.
Oh no, no, it wasn't. It wasn't Edward specifically. Just the party in general. Edward's personal damage output was such that, with them taking kind of a normal number of turns, it was chewing through the force time too fast. Although I will say he was aces for dealing with the 20 turns because he just was like, here's 24 turns of sleep. Go wild.
Is that what we're gonna do here? We're gonna wait out the 20 turns. Is that the smartest move?
I mean,
I got a Warrior of Light Call.
I would probably do that, yeah.
So, incidentally, I tried using Bosch here, and he just got like he got like Wally mopped by the he was fine up until we got to the 20 turn like force time thing, and then the first AoE like wave attack just insta-gibbed him, and I didn't know why.
You shouldn't.
Go ahead, somebody.
Right, it should, right?
I need to know the answer to because it happened to me with 9. I guess it was guaranteed or it was an ignored.
Okay, so the last threshold, the blue wave attack does ignore HP damage mitigation.
But it shouldn't ignore Last Stand, right?
I don't know if it does.
Like I was reading it, I didn't see anything in the description about it doing that, and I had just used his LD, so I knew all of his important buffs were up, so I wasn't sure why he died. And then I did.
Was he below half health?
I guess he must have been. Like it doesn't make sense. Like mathematic, and he shouldn't be just because the whole.
Well, there's the HP poison.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that it must have been the HP poison must have gotten him. Okay, that's probably what happened.
Yeah, he could have gotten poisoned below 50% because his heal only triggers when he gets attacked.
Yeah, that must be what it was. Okay, that's good because I've been wondering. I've been like, am I blind? Am I crazy? Is the game bugged? What's going on? And here we go.
Game's bugged.
Game's bugged. Yeah. That's my go-to.
We love that here on the live stream.
That's my go-to, Mark.
Oh yeah, no, the game's bugged. Oh man. Dang, I could have used that to get some tickets probably if I just played around that better. But whatever.
Look at this team. Look at this team building. Off turn from Garnet, little +5 every 4 turns of her. Yeah, I mean, come on, that's team building. Genius. That's what I do.
I guess we could talk about what this fight actually does at some point, huh?
Yeah, if you could hurry up and get to about the 56% mark.
All right, so this fight, I think this fight's kind of cool. I like this fight. I know some people think this fight is like it was kind of undertuned relative to other Spiritus fights, which I think is a fair criticism.
I thought the JP
but just like mechanically, it's kind of a cool fight.
JP people were trying to say it was hard, I thought.
It's a hard fight by Shinryu standards. I think it's.
Is it?
It does a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on here. The HP gate really tripped up a bunch of shitters.
Think about the fights that the fights bookending it.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair. I was thinking like, to me, in my mind, as far as difficulty, I put this closer to like, what was the Renoa Transcendence?
I don't know, man. I don't remember that far back.
T11, I think.
Yeah, sure. Wait, no.
Something like that.
Yes, is.
You remember the fight where there was like they just like attacked you like a million times?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember when you were on the live stream controlling it, Somegi, and you did the angel fight? Real quick tangent, and we didn't know how it worked, and we were doing it blind, and you did something, and they just fucking started attacking you. Like they had like 15 turns in a row, and they were just cutting your ass down. Do you remember that? I remember that.
That sounds familiar. I don't really remember the context.
They did it for something we didn't know they were going to do. And you did. We were killing it. We were going blind, so it was fun, and everything's going fine. And then all of a sudden, the angels were like, they didn't do what they did the original time. Because you knew if you broke them, they would blow you up. But you didn't break them. You're being very careful not to break the wrong one. And all of a sudden, they just went boom, boom, and they just.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was a transcendence. Yeah, I remember that.
Maybe is that the one you were talking about? I don't know.
But that was like the side fight. That wasn't even like the real fight.
That was one of the happiest moments of my life. So I've not had.
It was really good.
I've not had a good life, so that's why.
Sorry to hear that, Raw.
Anyway,
anyways, the comparison I'm making here is that fight also was like in theory very dangerous. If you didn't bring the like 8 million incredibly overpowered defensive units that we have. And I think this fight's kind of similar in that regard. Where like, these guys just fucking go wild attacking you all the time.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous here because we just got to an instant turn rate threshold. What did they do in the instant turn rates? They do that attack that hurts me, but they're going to do it over and over. So I need to freeze Joker there.
So there's two different versions of the threshold attack. There's the blue wave and there's the dark wave, and they actually work differently. So the blue wave is like a normal like brave into HP attack. That hurts a lot, and that's kind of the dangerous one. The dark one's not really all that dangerous.
It's a gravity, right?
Because it's a gravity. It does a fixed percentage of your HP. So it cannot kill you.
That's the one they're about to use.
The only thing that makes it dangerous is in the last phase, where it can be followed up by the blue wave.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw all my calls, my freezes, and my Warrior of Light calls all at the very end.
Yeah.
Use that stuff to just survive those last 20 turns.
That's what it's there for, yeah.
XCal is in chat. He said don't use freeze Joker. Good, I didn't. But then Cross said, use it, XCal preying on your downfall. So I think that XCal is being honest and Cross is lying. Let's see.
Well,
I feel like this is that classic kind of...
Yeah, you gotta ask, like, what would the other person tell me to do?
The classic riddle. One of them is lying, one of them is telling the truth.
Cut the baby in half, and I'll give one to each of you. Right? Isn't that how it went?
Yeah, no, you have to cut the censor call in half.
Yeah, and then I'll give it. Yeah, and then whichever one of them says no, don't cut it in half, is telling the truth, and the one who's like, yeah, go ahead, that's the liar. I'm a very learned scholar. I know a lot of
scholarly things.
Yeah,
Rawlife is basically the second coming of Solomon. Did
you guys hear me do that fucking quote? I did that poem from. I could recite multiple poems. If you should fill the unforgiving minute, if you should fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, then yours is the world and everything that's in it. And, which is more, you'll be a man, my son. I quoted that. I mean, that's off the dome.
That was beautiful.
That's off the dome. I'm gonna go 2-0. I'm gonna get a little. I mean, I got him now.
Get a little out of yourself there. Let's say the fight.
I'm just. I think that I could. I don't know. I think that I'm going 2-0 here, folks.
All right.
Is that not what's happening?
I look forward to seeing it.
You know, I'm doing so much damage on his things. I might be able to kill him outright. Don't you think?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Who's to say? How exciting.
Is everyone as nervous as I am?
Edge of my seat.
I'm super nervous, guys. The most dangerous... Oh, fuck.
What?
Oh, fuck. What's their FR attack? Am I dead? Oh, no. I didn't use my... I didn't do anything before they got their... Uh-oh.
Also, I like some subtle things about this fight. Well, I don't know if it's subtle. I like that they have like a really big sap debuff, because that actually can be threatening if, you know, and normally when I see the poison icon, I say, oh good, that's a slot that they can't use to debuff me with something actually annoying, but it's a potent sap and it gives them a lot of brave, which can be dangerous.
Oh, ton of brave. It's like 120,000.
Well,
it's amazing.
I have core.
And then on top of that, I also like that they spend most of the fight, but not all of it, with your turning off your brave gains, because I've been saying for a while, like, brave gains have really invalidated non-brave gain units. So I like that they've, you know, that they brought back the whole, like, your battery's turned off thing, which you know, to kind of sell that component for a while.
Tree Void, I'm not... Oh, it's Xcal who told me to use War of Light Call. I used the wrong one. If anybody noticed. Okay, so here we're going to see what's going to happen.
Look out, Warrior of Light.
Oh, fuck. What if they kill Warrior of Light?
Look out, Warrior of Light.
Can't hurt me.
It's okay. He has LD debuff start.
Can't hurt me. Can't hurt me. I think we're just going to kill him outright. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going to throw in all my calls. Am I scared? Is this bad? Am I scared? Fuck it. I'm throwing all my calls out. Let's go.
He doesn't sound scared.
I'm just going to do it, man. If I die, you know, 1-1 ain't so bad. Let's go.
Damn, after all the talking, I was like, going 2-0.
No, I'm going 2-0. I'm going 2-0. Oh,
You
shit!
gotta
They're on the hard night! Why are they doing that? Oh, they're fucking... God damn it, the fucking thing fell off of them.
So, if you remember before we started, I said something about how you should watch out for when they cleanse. That's what I was talking about.
Oof. Them's some rough beats, my guy.
Hey, you're fine.
I'll miss that wall call.
Uh-oh, I spoke too soon about the game being fixed. Everything's going bad. What could go wrong? Before the fight, I said, what could go wrong? If we could splice that to this right now, and that's what could go wrong.
If we could someone just edit in like a record scratch and like a, well, you're probably wondering how I got here.
Oh, how could it all go horribly wrong? It all
Nothing's
went
gone
horribly wrong. I fucked up my gameplay. My computer took a shitter. Fuck!
You're literally still winning. I don't see
I'm
what the
just
problem
scared.
is.
I'm just scared. I think because I'm afraid of Core taking turns. Guess what I'm about to do, y'all? I'm about to spam Garnet AA because I don't want Core to take turns. I'm so nervous.
It's not gonna affect how many turns he takes.
He's still got the 2 turns happening.
It's not how turns work in this game.
Oh yeah, fuck, he's going right here. No, wait, you guys are wrong. I could push him out of summon. And then, no, he's still going to get 2 turns.
You just gotta lean into it, my guy.
You just gotta take the turns.
Turn into the skid. Or what would it? Yeah, you turn into the skid, right? When you drive, that's what you do. I'm a very good driver, so I've never had to encounter that kind of situation, you know?
One time it was snowy. One time it was really snowy, and
Uh-huh.
I was going off an exit ramp, and my back end skidded out, and I started fishtailing, and I turned into the skid, and I fucking Fast and the Furious it, and I saved me and everyone in the car. So
the best defo driver in the game.
That's what I'm about. I think we're gonna kill him. I think we're gonna go into course force time, and instead of sitting there scared that they're gonna... Here's what we're gonna do, folks. I'm not afraid anymore. We're gonna go at them with a pincer attack. Okay, so if they take 20 turns, they die. But if you kill them, they also die. So most strategies are gonna be, hey, let's go, let them take 20 turns while we sit there all afraid. Or you burst them down and just kill them. What we're gonna do is combine both strategies.
So what you're saying is you just like can't decide.
No, I'm gonna do both. Check this out. I'm gonna give them a bunch of turns, but while they're taking those turns, I'm gonna be killing the shit out of them.
He's playing both sides so that he comes out on top.
Any fucking questions?
He's gonna win on both directions. It's gonna be
Hold on.
a masterclass in bird taming.
Yeah, I think I'm doing something here. I'm a generational talent. I just feel something just clicked. I'm not gonna lose this. I refuse to lose this. I'm gonna kill them before they kill me. Everyone else is so scared. Oh, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna do something crazy and kill them? No, they're not gonna do that because I'm changing my strategy around, and I'm gonna kill them first before they kill me because I'm raw life. Fuck it. Yeah, look, I'm gonna kill them.
Damn, you really hated that wool call, huh?
Yep.
Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gone. I honestly thought that Setzer was on him.
It had a good run.
Well, it's going to be gone anyway, so might as well just let it completely die.
Yeah, sure.
That makes sense.
So we are now at the point where I actually have to kill them. Because I don't have any more defensive calls.
Well, do you still have the Setzer call?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I'm going to use it right now.
All right.
Shouldn't I use it right now?
Oh, I think so, yeah. Right? Yes, I think so. Why not?
All right, look and see who voted for me. Tell me the names, and then I'll ask them what to do. See, I'm smarter. This is all part of the game. It's all part of the game.
All right, well, you can trust Treevoid, Goose, MF, Daniel, or Lion. Anybody else is probably trying to lead you astray.
Excal, et tu, Brute.
I mean, just apparently.
I'd say hold on to Setzer. Well, I don't trust you anymore.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't trust you anymore because he just told me what you've been doing behind my back. And I don't appreciate it.
Oh no.
I don't appreciate it.
Alright, sabotage him. Let's do it.
Why is everyone saying oh no in chat? Did I forget something?
No, it's about the betrayal arc. They're just reacting to it, to the drama.
Blind Eye's pointing out that even though he didn't vote for you, you can probably trust him because he didn't vote against you. But, I mean, you know, you can trust Blind Eye. who hasn't actually weighed in on the debate, so I'm not sure what his angle is.
If we die because I didn't use the Setzer call that I had right here protecting me, and we didn't use it, I'm ending the stream. Where's my camera? I'm ending the stream.
Oh boy. I mean, this is high drama right here. That's a lot of wow, that's a lot of turns. Holy cow.
Yeah, they get speed buff.
Damn, that's a lot of turn.
Fine, they'll all die.
Yeah, that'll go good.
What is B about to do? If he does that same thing again, I'm gonna die. Oh, fuck me. Ah! Oh, that was so scary. Guys, I was pretending. I'm not confident. I'm scared. I'm very scared. This is so close, and I'm scared. And I don't know what to do. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. I have to heal. I'm so scared right now.
This is...
Oh, God, I'm scared. What do I do, guys? Fuck it. Let's just do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, no. God, Gallop is so good, too. Like, I know we were talking about Rydia earlier being a really good unit, and, who was the other one we were talking about who was really good? Raijin being a really good unit. Gallop, also a really good unit. None of whom are people you can pull on, like, an active banner, but, like, good units to just enjoy if you have them. Or to fantasize about getting if you don't have them, I guess.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous right now that I don't know what to do. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I might spam turns with Core and kill him. You think he can do enough damage with his own FR up? Oh, I already used his LD a couple times.
Yeah, I think he only has one LD use left.
Oh, this is trouble. This is actually big trouble for Core.
Demon Drake, that is... That is... That I don't know what to... I'm pretty sure that it... Yeah, what's the word? Malpractice. Defo malpractice is what that would be if I was to advise people to do that on stream. That is evil.
All right, listen. I'm still not convinced that I should just sit around and wait for them to kill me. So if I have any LDs left, I'm going to take a couple turns in a row.
I believe in you,
See what
all.
the damage does. I'm going to see what the damage does. Let's see. If I can do some big damage here, maybe I'll just get them killed, dead. You know what I mean? And not even have to sit there in terror. Because honestly, every time they move, I'm in horrible terror. I'm terrified that something bad is going to happen. I would say that if we win this, knock on wood, this is my most impressive live stream fight.
Rip the old Shadow and who was the other one? It was Shadow and Auron. Yeah, the Rip Shadow and Auron fight.
That was a good. Hey, Tree Void mentioned that fight on the Discord today, and he said the Shadow Auron fiasco. That wasn't a fiasco, guys. We did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it was first try. Easy.
Yeah, we fucking did that. So I don't think of that as a fiasco at all. I think of that as like a massive win. Honestly, I have
Hey, now that Core's turn is passed, can I talk about the buff that fell off?
Skill 1? What does it do?
No. You don't have Core's buff on anyone right now, I don't think.
It's on Dagger, because she doesn't take any turns. Guess what, guys? I fucking won. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it, all you fucking haters. 2-0! 2-0! We don't lose!
Thank God. That's gonna make like typing up the vote for the third fight so much easier. If
We
you actually win
don't
this one.
lose these! I don't even need a censor call!
I think the health is lower in Daredevil, yeah.
I don't even need a censor call. I never needed a censor call. It's below me. And I didn't need to wait out their turns. I bring damage. I do damage. I bring damage teams. Check this out. I don't give a shoot. Boom. Fuck it. I don't care. Damage! Oh, he does all brave games, doesn't he? That wasn't great, was it? That's alright.
That was.
Oh, he just doesn't have Garnets in chat.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's.
Yoshi Pasta, you still lost in my heart. That is horrifically rude.
Yeah, no, you didn't have course off on anyone for the last, like, several minutes.
That doesn't make sense. Does he take it off if he...
No, it just expired. It's only 6 turns, and you haven't pressed it in a while.
No, I don't have to press it because it was on Dagger. Someone
Who
pulled
took
the tape.
6 turns.
Dagger doesn't take 6 turns the whole fight. Her BT effect... Whatever.
It's
I don't
8
like it.
turns, and you saw the beat the expiration attack, which I'd never seen before.
Any fucking questions?
Even with the classic letting the buff fall off, you know. Oh god,
Yeah,
Prince is going. Oh god. You know, we still got the W here. I think that's a W.
That's 2
Hi, XL.
W's!
I feel kind of bad XL voted against you there because he really deserved the points for carrying me through that fight.
Shut up. Next! They can't make a fight that I can't beat. They can't make a fight that I can't beat. They've been trying for years.
I wouldn't say they've been trying, but, you know.
They can't make a fight I can't beat. It's unbelievable. It's honestly unbelievable. Alright, what's the last fight? Oh, the fucking computers, man. These guys stress me out.
It is.
We got
it is
Strago.
The CPU is back again for a non-Final Fantasy IV character again. This happened last time too.
No, last time was Edge. Intersecting wills.
Sorry, I was thinking of Shadow.
Was that team Edge, Shadow, and Orin? No, it was worse. It was Zack, Shadow, and Orin. What a
my
fucking
God.
squad.
No.
Yes, it was.
It couldn't have been.
It wasn't Zach. It was
Zack. It was Zack, Orin, Shadow. Someone pull it up.
No, we would be talking about it if it was Zach.
It was Zack.
It was like, God, who was it?
Oopsies.
Somebody go like pull the footage. Go to Indo's channel and watch that.
Wasn't it like
watch the
Bart or
montage.
something?
No, it was Zack, Orin, Shadow. Who is here? Ashe.
You never ran
Strago.
LD only, Zach.
I'll be right back. You guys get ready for this next
Ashe,
showcase.
Ron, Strago, boom. This is not. This
Okay,
is
someone in chat agrees that it was Bart's.
It was Bart, Shadow, and Orin. Is that true?
I was pretty sure it was Bart's.
That's a fucking squad. Queen BT showcases live. We're doing that after I kill this fight.
Oh, hell yeah.
So what is the deal with the D2D tickets? If I beat this in the D2D screen, it will clear the real fight, but I won't get the tickets for using...
For bringing Strago, correct.
Okay, well that's pretty shitty. But it's a little step up. It was definitely Bart's, Goose said, because Shadow is fully battered constantly. That's team building. I don't get why everybody was so down on that team. I still don't get it, because it worked beautifully. Who cares? Alright.
Alright, so we got...
Strago. Yeah, what does Strago get?
Well... I was hoping Blart would be here to possibly balance out this opinion, but I think Strago is one of the worst FR units we've gotten in quite a while.
Really? I pulled for him and maxed him.
I think he's awful.
That sucks bad because I have him. I didn't blue him though. If we get 5 subs,
Like I said, I know he's a very popular character with the hipsters. I never thought he was all that good, but
why does he suck now?
all right. So let's talk about his base kit. Shit.
He does breaks. He re-breaks them all the time. Does his attack twice. How's that shit?
Because even with his base skills being done twice, they're now 4 dumps. 2 dumps done twice. That's awful. His EX is like solid. I wouldn't say it's like exceptional anymore like it was when he got his C90, but it's fine. His FR is also not good. It's kind of supposed to be like a generic magic FR. He gets plus 20% for doing a magic attack, plus 40% for attacking a broken enemy, and then an extra 20% if Strago himself does it. So what that means in practice is that it's plus 60% on a full magic team, except for his own turns, but he has no way of like getting extra turns or turn hogging or anything to like take advantage of that.
Well, I mean, Aerith has the same problem. I'm back, by the way. Hello. Aerith has the same problem, or had the same problem until she gets her burst. Like, I think that he's not the only one to have that kind of extra 20% on his own turns kind of burst and stuff.
Yeah, but he's also like the last one to get it before everybody gets a burst.
Oh god, I talked my timing yet again.
All right, well, Bl'Art, you're supposed to be the one to say good things about him, so here's what we're gonna do. You tell me all the good things about him. If we get 10 subs, I put it up on the screen. 10 subs before the end of the show, I'll blue him. I don't care. I'm fucking...
Okay.
Tell me why he's good. Make me feel better about this deal.
All right, just give me a second to do a really uncreative prediction for the people so that they can vote on this fight. Just
this isn't the fight.
He hasn't gotten to it yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm clearing the trash stage.
I was like, man, the CPU looks different. Right. So, okay. So Strago. The good things about Strago. First of all, he looks kind of funny. I like that. I've always really enjoyed his identity as this kind of. He's kind of he's always had a kind of unique identity in the game as this like damage dealing insta rebreaker who's really good in AoE fights, and he kind of his damage is kind of unconventional because it's built around that dual cast and the full AoE damage. So like he would deal sneaky amounts of damage with each tuning pass. And his EX is still awesome and hits like a truck. That hasn't changed. They made it awesome when it first came out, and now the only real difference is the EX charges are better than they were. But oh my god, the printer's doing it again. Why is it doing that?
Ghouls.
So he has the really good blue armor split, which just that translates to good damage with a 5/5 ultimate weapon.
Good blue armor. I'll do it.
And and I'm always a big fan of damage deals with utility. He has that. With the breaks and the rebreaks. His FR is without a burst it's not as impressive because he needs to take turns. One day he'll get a burst and it'll be better. That's down the line, but that's for later. For now, in this moment, it's kind of a weakness that he needs to be taking turns. But the numbers are otherwise solid, 80 on his turn, 60 on other turns with the 50% passive. Like that's the good stuff. That's basically competitive stuff.
My issue with that is that everybody else gets 60% if they're a magic damage dealer.
Yeah, and I remember that being an issue for I think Jesse and for Balthier, but magic is a much more common type in this.
I mean, it's common, but you can get a generic FR that doesn't restrict you to just magic damage that probably gives you more than 60%. I think it's kind of awful.
Well, hold on. Weren't you in the Jessie? Weren't you defending the Jessie and then you used range? She's in the same boat. And you like Jessie. Huh?
I said that was a weakness of Jessie. I don't think Jessie's like good. I just like playing the character because she's fun. It's a pretty shitty FR.
Do you think Strago's worse than Jessie?
Yes.
Shit.
I mean, between the two FRs, I think, like, he has, I think, a more flexible FR, and the thing is, like, he does suffer though, because Jesse I think has more of a useful niche or identity with the
Yeah, she
turn
does
manipulation
anything.
and the delays and stuff. Insta break isn't really necessary these days, and even if it is, we have so many ways to do it through like calls or other characters or whatnot, Odin summon, that having your damage dealer have that as a dedicated resource isn't that impressive. One thing I kind of like about Strago in this iteration, which is it feels a little bit like a cope, but it's that because he isn't a BT damage dealer, you can use him as your as a damage dealing character on your team, and have like if you want to use the burst phase for your Ashe, for your I don't know Paladin Cecil, for your non damage dealer who doesn't normally use their burst phase. So that could be fun if you happen to be like playing it that way. That said, the big weakness Strago has is they balanced his damage output around the fact that he has these AoE dual cast attacks. And what that means is all of his attacks, outside of his very good, as I said, EX, are effectively 4 AoE HP attacks, which mattered a lot more when we didn't cap all our hits. This is a similar problem to what Golbez or Jagron deals with, or or Gilgamesh pre C90. Those like brave damage focused characters, like the brave damage cap versus HP damage cap, was only a debate when we weren't capping everything with minimal effort. Now that every attack gets capped, it's like, okay, well, why should I care about raising my my brave damage ceiling, because it's going to cap whether I'm dealing 9999 brave damage or like 16,000 brave damage or whatever. And so Strago has a similar problem where they balanced his kit and damage output around the fact that he does these full AoE attacks, and so his damage ceiling isn't very high unless you're doing some goofy EX spam thing, and even then it's like, is that really worth the effort for maybe 3 good fun turns?
No.
Exactly.
Especially in an era where so I see Goose and Jazz talking about how he does have that 50% HP cap on his FR, which
should have
is
been in
good.
Should have been in Brave cap,
Classic. But I feel like we have so many other BT FR units who give you minimum 30% these days. We've gotten a lot of FRs that have that condition at this point.
Oh, and sorry, I just pulled up for the. This is something I was wondering about during the Jesse debate. Jesse doesn't give that sweet 50% passive.
Correct.
So now I'm going to say Strago is better just because he has the better numbers.
She has a kit that is good though.
I mean, it's a kit that delays a bunch, and you know what? That's not even good, because this means that your cool countertanks and off-turn damage can't even be good now. So there we go. It turns out they both suck. Just use Ashe because she's actually good. We didn't talk about her yet. Let's talk about Ashe. Ashe is cool.
My God, we haven't.
I'll use Ashe.
But yeah, no, I just think his damage is incredibly poor for someone who's supposed to be a damage dealer in this era.
It is.
Awful damage.
I think the issue is they decided as an early C90 they made him one of those kind of I'd say casualties of the early C90s, where they were like, we're gonna put all of his damage into his EX, like Null or like Onion Knight at that time, like Zonde. All of his damage is in his EX because like C90, the EX is good again, so it's all there, and that means the rest of the kit suffers. And because the EX is on a timer, you can't press it whenever you want. That's just no bueno. So yeah, Strago not in a great place. Still looks kind of funny. I think he did a good job raising Realm. And who doesn't love a blue mage? But not great.
Oh, he's a blue mage. That's why him and Kamari are partners.
Yeah, that's basically it's as close as like the RNA Kane thing, isn't it?
Dragoons.
Let's go. Exactly, blue mage, dragoons. It's all kind of. Gabronth living his best life here, using his LD to kill trash waves. You love to see it. But Ashe actually got a BTFR, and I'm actually pretty. I went into this cycle like kind of anti-hype about Ashe, like kind of down, like, oh man, Ashe sucks, Ashe is bad. I think I'm changing my tune. I actually kind of like this iteration of Ashe.
Good, because I green and blued her.
Hell yeah, that's the way. Well, have either of you got a chance to play around with her yet, or should I just like talk at you for a while about Ashe. And of course you did.
I built her like yesterday.
Ah, okay.
Because so the reason I built Ashe actually is because she was one of my few missing LDs. And while polling for her LD, I got like 3 copies of her FR.
There you go. Sometimes.
And then free pulled her BT on Straga's banner.
Yo. Yeah, no, I mean, sometimes it just plays out that way.
And it's like, you know what? I've never played Ashe in this game ever, so this is the time, I guess.
I think I still. Well, I have to play around with more to find this out. I really liked her when her LD came out, which was funny because at the time it was really like they were like, we have no idea what to do with this character, and just slapped a really good LD on her. I'm like, she's an enchanter healer now, Terminator EX charger now. But that kind of actually kept with the through line of her kit through Defo, because when she first started out, her whole deal was she does magic buffing and physical buffing and a little bit of weird debuffing, I guess, question mark? I don't know. Maybe, hey, yeah, let's throw in some elemental damage too. Yeah, she does this. So she did a little bit of everything. None of it was very good. Then she got her EX, and they're like, okay, let's give her paralysis and another element to attack from, I guess. And it was not very good because it was single target, and it didn't really add to a cohesive kit. And so they continue with that thesis. And so they're like, okay, well, what if we just throw a bunch of other stuff that doesn't really come together onto this character for her LD? And that worked, not because it created a cohesive character kit, but because by that point there was a critical mass of good things. Also, the LD was just really good on its own. And it created this really good character who was not good because she was like, oh, it's a good, well-designed thesis, kind of through-line character. It's just, it's the kitchen sink. She just does a little bit of everything, and so, sure, she's good. And with your BT, well, the FR sucks. We don't need to. The FR is just a bad FR. Let's not talk about that. But the BT actually continues that because it gives her a follow-up attack that heals, turns off enemy brave gains, turns off enemy buffs, and has like the generic good cap stats. And it's just more of the kitchen sink. And they just threw a bunch of stuff on there. And for a while, I was salty that it was only 6 turns because I feel like for 6 turns you should be getting a lot. But you actually are getting a lot because you're getting flexibility, you're getting utility, you're turning your support into a damage dealer because like with her BT effect up, she actually does solid damage. Really, I think the trick to playing Ashe now is remembering not to push her FR and to use someone else's FR. So then you don't have to do some kind of awkward, like, if you use her FR with her BT effect into her BT phase, it's kind of an awkward dance. If you just use someone else's FR and then have her BT effect into her BT phase, much smoother, much nicer experience. Also, her EX is AoE paralyzed now, which is great. So yeah, that's Ashe in a nutshell from my perspective. You probably could have gotten that entire take if you had just watched my ASMR poll video for Ashe, but it's been about a week since I made that one. Who knows? Maybe you've forgotten.
It's an Ashe refresh horse. That's what the people come for. They want to know why we pulled Ashe.
Exactly.
And now they know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think I largely agree with that. I think that she does a lot of shit. Not all of it's that good or useful, but some of it is. Her damage is actually solid with her BT up, which is a nice change from her last iteration.
Yeah.
Her FR, I don't know why they undertuned her FR so much though.
Yeah, no, that it really feels like they're missing pieces here. The one thing I can say about it is like it's super duper easy to hit, but that doesn't like.
Yeah, I mean we've had plenty of easy to hit FRs that are worth more than.
Yeah, like it's not like it's a selling point. I'm like, okay, well, it's easy to hit at the very least, but that is the least is the key word there. It is funny because it kind of like, because it's so bad, it helped me kind of understand like, oh, if I just, her play pattern becomes easier to kind of understand if I just use a different FR. Because it's like, oh, I should use a different FR because her FR sucks. Yeah, wait, that actually is perfect. So, I'm not sure exactly what that'll look like, but I'm looking forward to doing something to that effect. Okay, ooh, Dan Daniel in chat asked an interesting question. I saw this in one of the Discords, people debating this. Ashe versus Iroha, who's worse? Now, given the spiel I just laid out, I think y'all know where I stand on that. But what about you guys? What do you think?
Roha. Ashe is the jack of all trades now. Like you said, Tree Void in chat saying utility is almost never important, but she has so much utility that in so many different places she can fit in. She has the turn order manipulation on the HP plus. Okay, sometimes you don't need turn order manipulation, but it's cool. Sometimes you don't need paralyzed, but it's cool. Ashe she's water. She can fill more roles than Aroha. Aroha does what she does. She does it great, whatever. But the answer
is that but the question is that valuable in defense?
Yes. It's more valuable because in more
is having a unit who's okay at paralysis and okay at a couple other things better than having, like, we all have so many units who are better at those roles.
Who's better than Ashe at lightning and holy enchant imperil at the same time?
And how often is that useful?
That's not the question. She's the best at it.
Answer the question.
She's the best at it. I think also it also just helps that Ashe is more recent. I mean, her damage just isn't really that bad. When her burst effect is up, you got a big FR thing going. She does like a big old. How many dumps is that? It's like 4 dumps on the burst effect. What is it?
Oh, the follow up. It's 3.
I mean, it's fine.
She does AOE.
She does damage. It's not crazy damage.
Which is unexpected. Which is most people doing damage don't have the number of things that she does on top of it.
Yeah.
Tree Void is making an argument in chat, which I think is a valid one, which is that the lack of specialization hurts her. That the fact that she it's worth to be a jack of all trades than a specialist, and I think that's true. That
absolutely agree.
I think that's a valid argument. What I like about a character like Ashe is that she can fit into a lot of different teams to complement those specialists. I don't know, like the thing that would spring to mind for me is there are a lot of paralyzed fights where I found having more than one unit doing paralyzed, for instance, was very helpful. Like if I had like kind of a second unit who could help fill that role. Like that's what I ran Edward in a lot of paralyzed comps because the main paralyzer would have the aggressor would have it mostly in hand, but every so often, every so often you need to refresh her something or other, or her turn isn't coming up or something, and having that backup is there. So like, Ashe, HP regen, the turn manipulation, little things can add up to supplement. She's probably not. She's probably not going to outperform a really kind of polished Clay from Dystopia level 0 turn team. Where she's probably not going to fit in on a team like that. But if you're kind of playing at a more casual pace and are looking for just kind of holes to fill in order to supplement your Jack Garland specialist DPS, whatever, I think she does that pretty well because we've talked about in the past how the best supports are always the ones who do good damage alongside it. And I think she does that, that was the thing I was worried about. And seeing her in action is like, okay, no, she actually does kind of carry her own damage with that BT effect sufficiently in my mind.
Well, so what are you looking for from a unit at this stage of the game? Blart, if you could throw up, this is the team I'm using. I don't give a shit. I'm going 3-0. Throw it up. This is the team. I'm going 3-0. Fuck the haters. But what are you looking for? Like Goose is in chat. Goose is an Ashe hater. I mean, he's all on her ass right now. But at this point in the game, what are you looking for from a BTFR character? Is she as broken as Jack Garland? No. Renoa? No. That's fine. But she is the quintessential third slot character. Her support is great. Her damage is, it's fine. Her damage is fine. And she also brings other stuff that she can slide in. If you're a veteran who's looking for Dare to Defy, who fits in more Dare to Defy comps than Ashe or Aroha? In a Dare to Defy month, is there one fight that you could use Ashe in? Or she could probably slide into any of the 7 at any time. Whereas Aroha, she's probably going to be good at one of them.
But she's also good in all of them. She's a generic support. Those are always good.
Well, Ashe can do more
her numbers
stuff.
suck, though.
Yeah, and her damage is just... She's not even that old. It's completely just...
But her damage is not that bad.
Aroha's?
Yeah.
compared to Ashe.
She does less damage than Ashe.
Ashe
I
does
agree.
more damage.
Not that much less.
The point I'm trying to make is that there's been a massive outcry of Ashe haters that I don't think is valid. The shitters.
I think her FR is terrible. First off.
Her FR sucks. But
I think her kit's fine. I just don't think she stands out in an era where we have so many better units.
Yeah, but it's just we've had so many more dead on arrival shitters come out in the history of this game than this character. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about Strago.
Yeah, Strago right now. Desh, going back to the beginning of FR. She's not, and Demon Drake says she's fine in a Sea of Great. Not really. I mean, a Sea of Great like Strago,
Fidello?
Jesse, go farther back. I mean, if you compare it to the FR only characters, she's pretty damn good. If you compare it to the the BTFR characters, okay, maybe she's a step down, but
yeah, like I feel like she's kind of in a similar place to like Gabronth when he got his BT and FR, where Gabronth was fine, but he came out like right in the middle of a whole bunch of really busted BTFR units, and it was like, is this a character that's worth investing in?
I don't know if I would say Gabronth was fine.
People hated Gabronth real bad.
I think Gabronth had some pretty glaring weaknesses. I feel like Ashe is honestly quite solid.
Gabronth was really hated on. He came out with the Odin, right? The Odin Shinryu.
Yeah.
And he just was so underwhelming. I think his damage and also his mechanics, people just...
Yeah. His personal damage, the FR requiring break, but not off-turn break, meaning you pretty much, you either ran him with Sephiroth or you ran him with re-break. Like, it was very specific team building to actually get...
Yeah, sure. So like, for the where most FRs were at the time, though, I don't think it's, like, that bad of a comparison.
All right, talk about the fight. Are we done with the Ashe argument? I won the argument, right? Okay.
I mean...
I'll take your silence as yes.
So this fight,
These robots, they have like, you know what I think happened? I think the Strago bosses stole some of the hit points from these bosses.
Oh, the size bosses, yeah. For some reason, they forgot to give these guys any health at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it in chat. I'm just gonna ask out loud because I'm not losing. I'm going 3-0. If you kill one of them the wrong way, the other, what is the order to kill them in? Don't lie to me because I'll figure it out. What's the order situation?
Kill them all at the same time because they all have the same health.
They all have the same health this time? That was not how it was last time.
You're correct. It is Strago time, baby.
Yeah, they gotta sell the full AoE somehow. And that doesn't work if the ads are dead.
So dumb. They also did something fun in that Gabronth is a featured character, and these bosses have melee resistance.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm using Gabronth. Why am I doing that?
Yeah, he's not gonna do any damage the entire time. It'll be
Why?
fun.
He's here for mitigation.
Yeah.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Well, yeah. I mean, like, really, the whole point of this fight is they have to sell like a really shitty FR, so they make the fight really shitty.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Do they have any mechanics? Is there anything?
They do stuff.
Technically, yeah.
Someone explain to me how Snoop Ball did it with brown weapons. What was that all about?
I mean, they had their passives still equipped for the abilities.
Snoopball's just a god gamer. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, they have a couple of health threshold abilities that are
Still does have really
Debatably.
cool animations, at least.
He does.
470 brave damage. I'll be damned. Y'all see that?
Damn.
Doesn't this paralyze them?
Yes, it does.
Very good.
So here's a question that I think this has been asked and answered before, but I will bring it up. Rune was asking in the chat: Are folks at this point selling their FRs?
No, absolutely the fuck not. Unless you have a
I mean, yeah,
ultimate weapon type that you're never well, actually, even if you have ultimate weapon type, you may want to put it on somebody who doesn't have FR. No, unless they have a BT plus. No, that's stupid. And I know all the people in chat are gonna say yes, do that, and it's gonna make me so fucking mad. Don't do that. Why?
Well, I have my own answer to that question, which is that I talked about this with Treevoid a while ago. Treevoid being the original proponent of the strategy, and I kind of agree that it makes sense.
Oh my fucking
But
God.
also, I don't need high power stones right now. And now that every unit gets every BT, like, I don't see myself running out anytime soon. So if I ran out somehow of high power stones, then sure, I'd sell them.
Makes sense. What
just happened?
You
Great
cross
question.
the threshold.
That's fine. Blart, what were you gonna say about the debate?
Yeah, no. I have been selling them. The reason I started was, well, in part the whole like, well, now everyone's getting a BT, so we know that FRs are going the way of the LD where you can sell them. Part of it's that, and part of it is I found that I wanted more pyramids, and to get more pyramids, that meant maxing FRs that I either wasn't going to use or potentially even maxing dupe FRs down the line. And to do that, I need high power stones, and so I'm not low on them by any means, but in order to ensure that I never stay, that I continue to be exceptionally wealthy. As a reminder from the beginning of the show, I am a highly paid consultant, and I need that cheddar. In order to do that, I've been selling pretty much as soon as they're maxed now, which is awkward in I think 2 cases, because I actually sold Arnea and Dorgan's EXs and then sold their FRs, and now I'm in a pretty awkward spot there.
But yeah, no, like I'm sitting on, I think, like around 90 high power stones. So I'm not running out anytime soon.
Look, if you're running out that badly that you need to do the absolute covert move of selling your FRs and equipping the EX, just stop pulling. You shouldn't be pulling anymore. If you are in that big of a predicament, just stop. You don't need the next FR. Wait, so that the character you have can still equip. I mean, no one's done the math. No one's gonna do the math. But like, come on. Why?
Here's I told you, so I can max dupe FRs whenever I want to get more pyramids.
Yeah, how do you not have 1,000,000 pyramids at this point?
I do have 1,000,000 pyramids, but what if I want more?
You're a hoarder. No, that's Treevoid saying that I'm the hoarder mentality. No, you're the hoarder because you're trying to hoard more things.
I'm using the pyramids. I just want more of them. I'm not a hoarder. I'm just greedy.
How can I make this die faster? Should I burst with Ashe? That sounds horrible. I guess I'm just gonna. Oh fuck! I already used the thing. I'll just kill him on the first time. No, this is fine.
Yeah, no, like I'm at the point where I could build so many FRs, but I can't blue their armors, so I don't really want to. Which I think is probably where a lot of people are at this point. Because they've given us so many high power stones through like choco boards and limited time missions and stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention and looked away and went from having like 1 power stone to 31, and that was pretty great.
Like I said, I have like almost 90 high power stones.
Yeah, no, it's a good feeling.
And I wasn't particularly trying to save them.
I want to say that they course corrected the pinch the JP felt early on way sooner in GL. But I don't play JP, so it's pure supposition on my part. It feels like it's never actually been a real bottleneck.
You guys see this fucking damage? This fucking Ashe damage? Let me see a Relhob BT phase doing this kind of damage. Folks. Are you kidding me with this shit? Look at this shit. Fucking... Why is she only doing one brave? Hold on! Why did that happen?
Oh boy.
Because the boss has a mechanic.
I fucking hate mechanics, man. What?
You have to break the boss to remove that.
Oh, should have used the instant break guy.
Should have used the instant break guy.
I do got one of them. I got two of them actually. Look at all this damage, and she's only doing one. She's only doing one brave. She don't need to do brave damage to do big damage. Look at this. Look at this attack right here. This is a great Ashe showcase. I might rip this from the stream and put it on my YouTube.
Yeah, you know what would really help here, Raw?
What?
If you had a character who made it so you didn't spend all of your brave when you did an HP attack.
Iroha refund. Not discount. Brave discount. It's definitely totally different.
Well, what about Fusoya?
I don't know what Fusoya does. I have him
He
maxed.
paralyzes and gives you that cool snowverflow effect.
I have Fusoya double blue. Have not touched him. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? No one told me they were gonna do that. Oh, good. You guys. You sneaky guys. He's gonna die on the easy fight. I get it. That's so funny.
It's a good thing the bronze are keeping you safe.
Fuck off. Honestly.
But you haven't lost yet?
Well, they're doing a bunch of shit that I didn't know they were gonna do, and no one fucking told me. God, I'm sick of this fucking...
I said they had threshold mechanics. I said that.
I don't know what they're doing in their force time, so I'm freezing them.
They're doing fucking nothing.
These guys do not do a great deal.
So rude. Does Brave 2 Death give him any buffs? Because if not, I haven't touched it
It's
yet.
one way of refreshing his buffs, yeah.
Yeah, you never press Brave to Death anymore.
Yeah, I hadn't pressed it the whole time, so I was wondering if... why didn't they break? Why didn't they all break? I thought he breaks on everything.
No,
Setzer
he doesn't
broke
re-break
them
on that. Then he broke them with Setzer. Because of the rainbows.
Goddamn Setzer.
Setzer, you psycho. Good to see he didn't realize they're paralyzed.
So fun fact for this fight, I didn't really know what they did and brought a really good team, which I played perfectly. I haven't posted the video for it yet, so kind of spoilers, but I used XF, Fusoya, and Edge. And what I didn't realize was that Fusoya's FR, when you use it, paralyzes them. And what I also didn't realize is that his LD extends his debuffs when you use it by 2 turns. So I was thinking, okay, I'll use Fusoya's generic FR, never use his paralyzed skill, and Edge will counter them to death. And what actually ended up happening was XF had to kill them all himself because Edge was just sitting there while they were paralyzed for 80 turns.
Nice.
It wasn't
That sounds optimal.
I actually killed him in 20 turns because XF is really good, guys. Really, really good. But it was,
I love watching Raw try to figure out what's happening in this fight.
What the fuck is happening? They stopped their own force time to go into a different force time.
Yeah, they do that. That's thresholds.
Honestly, that's admirable self-control by these robots.
They shouldn't do that.
Yeah, but anyways, the main thing to talk about with this fight is just that it has, like, insanely low health.
Yeah, they did the thing where they're like, oh, it's 3 targets, so we gotta make sure the health isn't too crazy, and then they did their job too good.
You want to guess how much health these guys have, Raw Life?
100,000.
Even-
100 million.
Oh, nowhere close. They have 60 million health each.
Are you serious? And they're still not dead? Holy fuck! I really.
We're
suck
hitting
at
ones
this.
for like half of that burst
That's
phase.
true. That's true. Honestly. Okay. I feel you. 60 million?
Yeah, 60 million.
God bless. Why did they do that?
I don't know. This is like the worst we've seen. Like, this is worse than the Seymour Transcendence.
I'd like to point out I paralyzed them while they were frozen, just to, cover all my bases.
Drive home the point. It's a statement.
Yeah, it's not about whether they could have hurt me or not. It's about making a point to the computer. There's lots of computers in the news right now trying to, they're saying they're going to come get us and all this crazy shit. I'm not going to stand for that. I'm putting my foot down on these computers. By the way, say what you want about my teams. Knock on wood. We're on the verge here, folks. We're on the verge of 3-0. I said in the middle of the fight, the hard fight, I said, listen, I'm sick of all the chitter chatter, all the backseat Monday morning quarterbacks. Raw Life should have pressed this button, should have pressed that button. You're right. I should have pressed this button or that button, but I didn't, and I still win. That's why I'm so much better than you. Because you sit there with your little phone, I'm gonna press the best button here. If I don't press the best button, I won't be the best player. Well, guess what? You're not the best player because I am. So I don't give a shit about what's best or what's the most efficient. I don't need any of that shit. I'm just better. I don't have to sit here and think. I don't look at all my buffs. I don't look at all my debuffs. I don't look at all my turns. I don't need that shit. Can I just
talk about how insanely ironic it is for you to be saying this while you're running triple synergy?
I mean, in fairness, he's bringing Gabranth.
I broke character. Give me a second. Why would you do that? Why would you break into that? And still the point remains. I am using triple synergy. And Treevoid, of course, is in chat. Chirp, chirp, chirp. And taking 2 FRs to do the fight. Are you taking 2 FRs to do the fight? Hold on, where's my glasses? Let me push my glasses up. I can't believe that this guy took 2 FRs. I'm the best! I don't care! I do whatever I press. Look, I'll press a random button. Look, I'll scroll through here and just press a button. All you fucking nerds, always in my ass in the chat. Why did you do that? That's not the most efficient. Where's my glasses? Oh, that's not the most efficient play there. He could have maximized damage by 4.2% if he would have. I don't give a shit. I don't need to maximize damage. I do so much fucking damage. I do damage. I've been doing damage since you were a tickle in your pappy's sack. I don't give a fuck. I'm the best player. Everyone thinks it's a joke. Everyone thinks it's a bit. Why does he lose some of the fights? Because I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't have to try hard. You guys try so hard. Oh, look at my no BT. No F4. No weapons. I didn't use any characters. It's a 0 character run. I did a -1 turn. I don't fucking care. I fucking used a bunch of characters that don't even work in the fight. And I still win the fights, man. You're not impressing nobody. I'm the best. You're not, none of you guys in there chirping. Cross 13. Treevoid. It's your turn. Why did he do that? Because I'm the best. I don't have to do any demon drakes. Why did he do this? He did that because it works. Because he's the best. And he's always been the best. And he's always going to be the best. And it's never going to be you. You can do your little fucking, look at this run. I used a character with only 15 CP added. And I beat the game because I tried it 100 times in a row. And I read all the balls. I can't read. I don't know how to read. Breaking news. I don't know how to read. I've been doing this for 5 minutes, screaming at the camera. Haven't looked at a button I pressed. How about that? Take that, put that in your most efficient, that's not the most efficient pipe, and fucking smoke that. Because I'm on fucking 5 turns. I don't even know what's going on. I honestly have no fucking clue what's going on. and I'm still gonna win the fight.
That was incredible.
It's gonna be so funny if you die after this. Like, I know you're not going to. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, that would be so good. I don't know how Twitch clips works, but if someone can clip the past like 15 minutes or however long that lasted,
The AA during force time.
Oh my god,
that's pro gaming.
The skills, the strategy, the technique.
I didn't know I was in force time. I had no idea. I honestly, I do a lot of bits. Okay, I did not know. You want to know something worse? I don't know whose force time this is. I honestly don't know. That's how easy this game is. This is the game that you guys try to like fucking dick measure in. I don't know what it's Straga's. Okay. Well,
doing all right there, you sound like you're dying.
My fucking tie. My tie is choking me to death because these fucking gamer nerds, fucking tryhards, finally pushed me over the edge. Yeah, I die sometimes on the stream. It's because it's funny. Okay? It's funny to die. God, I'm sick of all of you. Fuck. Oh, that feels good. I went 3-0. What'd you guys do tonight? Fucking run the same fight 30 times so that you can fucking show a screenshot in a Discord of how hard the team is you ran? I don't fucking care. I went 3-0 in Shinryus. That's what I did.
It turns out, at this point, the people were behind your Raw. The momentum was there, and everyone voted for you to win, meaning no one got points.
We all knew what this fight was. Like,
oh yeah. So it's the fight and the fact I ran triple synergy, all maxed out characters. It wasn't them jumping on the bandwagon because they saw what I'm capable of.
Correct. That is.
Keep believing that. I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. I'm 3-0. Okay. None of you guys, you guys don't come out here every week in and week out. Let me stretch my shirt out. You guys don't come out here and do that shit, okay? So you take your the next time that I make a misplay, the next time that I AA enforced, the next time that I AA enforce time, remember this, okay? Because I just took all you haters. I took all you haters to school. I'm still the best, okay? None of you guys do the fights live for the first time. I couldn't tell you what that fight did. Couldn't tell you. All you fucking nerds went through and fucking memorized the whole goddamn fight front to back.
Yo.
Holy shit.
Holy cow.
Oh,
Freeboyd.
Oh, I know why you did that. Fucking damn it. No, okay. Thank you, Tree Void. I want to point out you've gifted over 100 subs in this channel. Listen, I know he gets a lot of slack. That's a king. That's a king supporting his community. He knows that the best thing going, whether we got land yards or not, we're the best thing going. This is what we do. And Tree Void is our #1 supporter. Tree Void, I wish you didn't have done it when I had to blue Strago because I don't have a lot of stuff to blue people, but I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, friend. But now I'm gonna blue Strago, and he sucks. Can I change my mind on the argument we had? Because he sucks. I didn't pay much attention to that fight, but what I did notice was that he wasn't good.
Yeah,
damn,
it's pretty rough. I'm sorry, dude. Also, MF points out in the chat that the Queen BT Showcase is live, so we could close out with that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pull that up real quick, and we'll finish off the stream with that. If someone could pull that up,
it's in.
Okay,
check the host chat.
Yeah, I'll pull that up. I do have to do this for Tree Void because the man, he does put his money where his mouth is. Let's see here, 6. Also, I'm playing 6, and I feel like I'm almost done with it, and I haven't seen Strago yet, so I guess he doesn't... Oh, wait, I already have it.
Then you're not almost done with it.
Is he not in it for a long time, or what's up with him? How many of these do I need to do a 6? He's already realized, so I need 60. Or I need 40. How many do I need?
1 more. That's it. Or wait, no, 2 more, right? Yeah. Or 4 more? Wait, I'm confused.
Jesus
Hold on.
Christ. Look at my... Damn, Trevoid really knew what he was doing.
Strategic strike.
God almighty, I'm in fucking trouble. Demon Drake says, how do you only have 200 Lufania tokens? Well, Trevoid knew that. What I did was a huge mistake. I, in the LD era, got some bad information, and I was told that any LD you pull, you're going to want the high armor for them. So,
you gotta refine first, dude.
So, what'd you say?
You gotta refine the tokens first.
So now I'm sitting on I have almost every high armor.
Yo, do you have that Thancred high armor?
I think I do. I have every high armor for the LDs that I have.
How else do you think he was able to get that perfect crevasse score?
I don't have Thancred's high armor, and I got a perfect crevasse score.
Hey, that's what
Well,
we
it
did.
sounds like you were missing a key component of it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. I'm not going to put the guy under the bus, but he's a very well-known, well-respected member of the community, and he fucked me because now I have a bunch of high armors that I...
Because you couldn't
don't
think
ever
for
use.
yourself.
Well, my brain's busy a lot.
He's very.
I'm
good.
missing a ton of high armors because I don't give a shit about some of these units.
Yeah, I have like Barrett's high armor. Actually, I used Barrett in a cool run once. Well, I'm glad I had it.
Did his high armor help?
No. All right, there you go, Trevoid. I know that's what you wanted. Now I can't blue the next character that comes out. I'm literally out of all blue mats.
That's fine. You don't need it for Kuja FR.
I already have a blue Kuja.
Hey,
I know.
Holy shit. Oh, I did the fight with all synergy, so I got all the tickets and everything.
nice.
All right, so let's see Queen. I'm a diehard Queen stan. I don't know if the live stream was around when Queen first came out. Was it?
It was around when it started. I think you guys might have started like a couple weeks after.
Yeah.
But it was like right around then.
I remember talking about Queen on a stream, but we're big Queen fans here on the live stream.
Yeah, she was very good on LD release. And then got a kind of shit C90.
Man, we really missed it. If we had timed it better, we could have really gotten a much better title for this stream, huh?
Hey, I like the title. Come on, hold on. Friendly Fire, buddy. I think
I'm just saying we could have like we just Queens all the way down.
Oh, Queen J. Oh, damn. You're right, actually.
Yeah, I didn't even know this was coming out tonight, so.
Oh shit! Hold on. You guys want to know how much better I am at computers now?
How much will I tell?
You ready? Check this out. Add. Display capture. Add source. Add source. There it is. You guys see that? I mean, do you see what I'm capable of? All right, I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit so they can hear us talk while we watch it. All right. Does anybody know Japanese?
Nope.
Oh, Marilets. I hate Marilets. Anyway, I'm a diehard Queen. I've already got a blue Queen because I loved her kit when she first came out. I thought it was so cool.
That was really fun.
FR partner Ignis? Because they're both nerds?
Yeah,
It's like they're both nerds. Revenge of the Nerds type thing. I get that. I like it.
they even do the glasses thing in the animation. That was pretty good.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, they push up their glasses after telling Rawlife that he's pushing the wrong buttons.
Yeah, that's a perfect for this stream. Ignis and Queen are you fucking nerds in chat telling them that I fucking missed a button.
Yo, that was a really cool animation.
I like that VT, yeah.
She gonna be hitting them numbers.
I wonder if her kit is still the same thing where you press the same button over and over and over and over. And then EX.
I believe that her BT gives her EX recast up, so she'll be in it in this stance more often or something.
Was that 105%?
Or no, she's just locked in it.
Was that 105% plus there?
Yes.
That's That's what we're doing.
But it is a very, very specific condition.
It looks like she's hitting it on her own turn every time, and she gets
Yes,
3 turns.
she's the only one who can. It's pushing braver HP attacks and melee damage.
Zidane. That's a Zidane friend. I mean, that's
Zidane pushes it like once.
It's like
that's all you need in the
right?
4th time. Oh, then he has to go again.
Yeah, Machina. It's like a very small set of units, though, compared to like
Penello.
Vanilla and Machina. The 2 huge, obvious ones. And I sat here in front of God and all his children, and I said Zidane.
Yeah, but Penel doesn't exist in JP.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have some fun when Queen comes out then.
Yeah, we are. And they're not.
And
Or Penel will be like so massively power crept that you won't mirror anyways.
we're gonna have some fun using Penello and to saying, man, I don't know why other JP players didn't think of this. What?
You're sharing your monitor.
My guy, it's right there. Everyone can see what's going on right now. They can see the secret conversations we have.
I can see your desktop.
Now we see the secret information.
Technology guy.
Top.
God, that's
Anyway,
so
I mean, I think that is probably about it, right?
Why did I do that? I don't know how computers work. There's other things. I don't know what any of this is. No one noticed that first time I did that reference, so I'm going to do it again. Closing thoughts for the people. I've said quite enough, and I hope everyone knows that I meant everything I said tonight. If you thought it was about you, it probably was. Some girl.
Alright. So, for those who are not keeping track, with Strago being released, this is the second to last unit we'll ever see who has an FR but no BT. So,
Is that right?
look forward to that.
Who's last?
7.
And then everyone else who comes out with FR gets a BT when it comes out?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Because upcoming we have Dark Knight Cecil and Kuja. Kuja already has a BT. Then Garnet and the Warrior of Light, who are BT units.
The times they are a-changing, folks.
Save them ingots.
Yeah. And make Strago even shittier because everybody else coming has a BT.
Yeah, no, he's really not very good.
Should not have blued him. That sucks real bad. Bl'Artagnan. Talk to the people.
Ashe is pretty good. I think she's kind of cute. She got a great sword ultimate weapon. That's kind of neat.
You have 2 of those, don't you?
I
No,
sold one for a
surely
dagger
not.
for Penello. I'll probably get I'll get it back. This won't be the last time you've seen me running around with 2 great swords.
And that's it. We is there anything next week? Should we do a show next week? What's happening next week? Or this week?
I don't know, man.
Well, we get Transcendence.
That's pretty good.
I'm trying to remember when Kuja comes out.
Oh, Kuja too.
We'll take a look. If we're not able
Oh,
to
there should be a stream next
we'll do
week.
an off stream, we'll see.
And
Yeah.
Kuja will, yeah. Okay. And then stream on Monday, right?
Yeah. So watch Bl'Artagnan's,
We should have a lot to talk about.
Bl'Artagnan's YouTube. If we weren't on one week, we're definitely doing the next week. If we were on one week, we may take a week off, but we got a bunch of stuff next week, so we may be there. Check Bl'Artagnan's. We've never really told everybody this, but Bl'Artagnan's YouTube, Twitch for some reason, I don't know why it doesn't just have like a social media like, hey, we're off today. They don't do
I think it actually has something like that, but no one uses it.
Yeah, I want to figure out how to use it. But you can follow Bl'Artagnan on YouTube if you don't already, and he will put the things up when we're taking a week off. But we ain't going nowhere. So any week that we're not on, we're on the next week. Watch Bl'Artagnan's YouTube. See if we're on next week. Thank you guys. Stick around and hang out with this guy. Last time we rated him, someone said Raw Life sucks, and he said, yes, it does. So,
Adios. Well, that was fun.